up. Start the music.
When you speak, I hear silence.
Doing my replay stream now.
Every word a defiance. I can hear, oh, I can hear.
Alright.
Think
So, first off, reduce the We All Become. As much as I love that song. Okay, New York game. As for sending me a replay, sure. Okay, New York game. You can see the lineup. They have a fail div. It's such a fail div. Alright. Fully upgraded. I have my awesome American camo. So, let's see if I can remember how these controls work. There we go. Load in. Now I have to adjust all the sounds again because I did things in different orders. Transistor, you need to calm down. There we go.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
So, typical jitter cam for me. Go figure. One of these days I need to look up all the controls for replays again. So, most of the action is to the north. I'm sailing into the alley because I don't really give a shit about what could be possibly happening. I've sailed into the destroyer alley before. Pretty sure you can just switch, but failing that, my Gmail is steeltowns2009@gmail.com. All one word. Steel is like the metal. So the match is starting off pretty well for us, as you can see. And Yogi Kawhi. Sorry, I like making that noise. She had the Eerie because I'm heartless. There we
Hey,
go.
Drake.
Hello.
Yeah. Drake.
Yeah, I'm just doing a replay thing for me. For the New York that, well, I was playing it recently. For my stream. I'm just
Wait,
kind of
where you
babbling
just-
right now as I watch the
Oh,
stream
okay.
and talk to the guy. No.
Oh.
Hang on one second.
So you're just watching your replay?
Right now, yeah, because I know the patch comes, I think, tomorrow. I'll probably also
Right,
then do
right.
the Kraken North Carolina game where I finish it off by ramming another North Carolina for my 5th and final kill. And then
So
I'll
apparently the Texas is going to be coming in the next patch.
That's what I heard.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm getting an update, so
Oh, you are? Supposedly it's the one that
yeah.
removes
I
the
just loaded up the
toy
client.
boats. That's why I haven't
Yeah,
downloaded
cool.
it yet. I already had my first slide on this game that I'm watching the replay of, but I'm pretty bad with islands, so I keep hitting them. But there's always nice things
Right.
like IJN destroyers just sitting still, you know, for the rear turrets to shoot at. So, but then you only get 2 overpins because only 2 shells out of 6 collide. Which is so sad at 6 kilometers. And then experience, of course. But yeah, this is the game, SK, where I am practically ignored until I get into their cap circle. Even though I've already landed 1 citadel on a ship. And I don't think I get this. Maybe I do. So the carrier does send stuff in my direction. Yeah, I missed. But, you know, it's just course, Svetlana is finished off with a 530 damage Citadel, which is such a sad thing. Meanwhile, there's another Citadel on Wyoming that's sailing broadside. There's a St. Louis that's approaching me from head on this game, and I just kind of ignore them. Because for whatever reason, as my secondaries open up on the St. Louis, I'm not being shot at. So, just, okay. Yeah, the St. Louis gets within 3 kilometers, and he's shooting at someone who isn't me. It's just mind-boggling that he would not actually shoot at me. Somebody else Citadel something to kill him.
Our team is taking the lead.
I was actually probably too close to the St. Louis Citadel. But that New York stock got another Citadel on him. That's now 4 Citadels in the match. Reloading my guns. One thing about this match though is I did a lot of... I'll just switch to a different chat. A lot of different ways of firing. I didn't really salvo fire a lot. I tend to just fire my guns in sequence. And I'm inside their cap, and nobody has shot at me yet. Turn a bit, because maybe more torps, but also those 2 battleships there, I want to shoot them. I am capping them, and there's nobody shooting at me. Firing at that New York. No Citadels, sadly. He's turning in. 2 more shots. Those are going to be another Citadel to finish him off.
Enemy battleship foundered.
That is now 5 Citadels, 2 ships sunk. There's Minakaze at less than 5 kilometers, but he's focusing on somebody else. I'm still capping them. No one's shooting at me. There's a stationary Congo. And I just wrecked that Congo. 2 more shots, or 2 more salvos, and he's gone. I am now shooting at the Wyoming with my secondaries. It has been 8.5 minutes, and he fires HE at me.
Ship is on fire.
I just repair. Wait for the torpedoes to hit, and then I fire. Another kill. Excellent.
Enemy battleship sunk.
At this point I realized I could get
Our victory is in sight.
a Kraken. I need to shoot. Not the right kind of lead though, so I missed those shots utterly. Meanwhile, my AA is racking a murder spree. Okay. Keep on firing. I've got lots of guns. And I get lots of over penetrations. This is a bit different, just narrating. All the damage I've taken, primarily fire. I made that Wyoming stay for fire damage because I just failed to give a shit. Just aim. Let him have it. There's Confederate. He starts turning, which is the worst thing he could do. Because that gives me his broadside. 3 more overpins. Not quite accounting for his turn that well. Dropping the sights. He actually does a pretty good job of dodging those torps. There's high caliber. And I am, of course, amused by this. And now the job is kill the Langley before the match ends. 2 more overpins. It's got practically no armor. Langley is engaging a destroyer at this point. I'm right at the edge. The torps run out. And then I kill him for the Kraken.
We've sunk.
That kills that one. Now for the North Carolina. For reference. Yeah. For reference, in that North Carolina game, I got